Hello and welcome. You are watching News 9 Live. I'm Krishna Kumar. And the latest coming in here on News 9 Live. Disqualified Lok Sabha member Rahul Gandhi has now been asked to vacate his official bungalow by the 22nd of April. That's right. This notice was served by the Housing Committee of Lok Sabha, or the lower house of the Indian Parliament, and that's according to Parliament sources telling us. We have our executive editor Kartikeya Sharma now joining us on this broadcast with more details on the same. Kartikeya, you were quite certain right after the conviction that Rahul Gandhi will be thrown out of the out of his MP seat, and now the eviction after the disqualification.
There are three things here. First, Bharatiya Janata Party's constituency is very, very opposed to the Gandhis. So that constituency feels very happy when there is an action taken against either of the Gandhis. If you recall, when they took the action to withdraw Z plus security, and they went back to the original rule that it would be available to the Prime Minister, Prime Minister's immediate family, and for a couple of years after he demits the office. The result of that was that Priyanka Gandhi had to leave her Lodi Road bungalow. There was no backlash. Priyanka Gandhi had to say that I am not attached to this bungalow. And in fact, when the occupant came, she took him around the bungalow. That's number one. So it's like you are stoking your own constituency. They feel happy. Second, they also feel that there is a section within the civil society which feels that the Gandhis should not be treated differently. So you also stoke that constituency. Now, if you are asking me whether the BJP was in a hurry to evict Rahul Gandhi, yes. In fact, they have shown great hurry in not only ensuring that this disqualification notice comes even before Rahul Gandhi could approach the higher court. They have sent him a notice. Basically, the ground on which the notice has gone is that it is an automatic disqualification. Automatic disqualification leads to automatic eviction notice procedure, which goes to the fellow member of the parliament.
So in that sense, you're saying that like the same way that the conviction in the case that was lodged against him, the defamation case in Surat, and what happened with the conviction from that case was just a matter of procedure. That's what the BJP claimed. This eviction after the disqualification is also a matter of pure procedure, isn't it, Kartikeya?
Absolutely. And when Rahul Gandhi says that he doesn't have his own home, and basically he was, if you recall, he was trying to say this in a press conference, home is the larger country. It's so ironical that the only place which Rahul Gandhi could say was his in Lutyens, Delhi has been taken away from him. Gandhis have a house. It's a farmhouse. It belonged to Indira Gandhi. It has been, it has been inherited by Rajiv Gandhi. It belongs to them. But in all probability, Mr. Gandhi is going to shift his base with Sonia Gandhi, which is 10 Janpad. It's a huge property. Mr. Gandhi's office functioned from 10 Janpad during COVID, when all of us, or most of us, had to cordon ourselves and our respective houses for a straight 45 days or 31 days. When restrictions were in place. So that is going to happen. His office functioned from there. So they understand what the procedure is. But this is also a straight message to the opposition and to other leaders that the old code is not there. The adjustment for you does not exist. For example, a lot of times when people would lose elections, they would be given 6 months, 7 months to vacate the house. That is not there. That privilege is only for all their members of parliament. For example, Jyotiraditya Scindia got back the same place which he had to vacate after losing election as a Congress candidate in 2019. He got that same koti back after he joined BJP, and then he became the minister. So yes, rules are different. Rules are different. For example, BJP, despite taking a high moral ground that they have shifted their political office to Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay, continues to retain their office at Ashoka Road. So in this case, I would say that the battle lines are drawn. Gandhis are the principal enemy when it comes to the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Right.
And they will not mince word. They will not give them any leeway. They will not allow them any breathing space when it comes to this, because it stokes their constituency. It helps them. 80% of the BJP RSS constituency feel that they have got everything little extra than what any other person could have got. So it makes them happy that unlike Vajpayee, Unlike Vajpayee, he was softer, politically accommodated them, helped them. There are a number of stories I don't want to say them on record of how the bonhomie was between Vajpayee and the Gandhi family. Modi has drawn the line because a large section of RSS feels that it was because of Gandhis that RSS was banned. And RSS was banned multiple times. It was banned after Gandhi's assassination. It was banned during emergency. It was banned after Babri Masjid's demolition. So it's also personal because this Vajpayee was a Swayam Sevak for a very brief time, and then he had gone to Jansangh on loan. So his larger life was spent in Jansangh under the Nehruvian era and Parliament. Prime Minister Modi is a well-bred RSS karyakarta. He spent a large part of life in RSS. Even in BJP, he was the organizing secretary. After spending that large part of life, then he went on to become the chief minister. So he reflects the RSS sentiment. When people say, he's a power onto his own, no. He reflects the mainstream RSS sentiment, and this is the sentiment that you will have the eviction notice. Nothing special will be done for you.
Nothing special will be done for you. That's the breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, on your screens. Another blow to Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi facing the ramification of being disqualified as an MP now. An eviction notice has been served to him by the Lok Sabha Housing Committee. He has to vacate his bungalow by the 22nd of April. That's what we understand, ladies and gentlemen. Fast-paced developments in the national capital. And as Kartikeya has been telling us, many would call this a procedural, because that's what happens to an MP who has been disqualified.
And only thing at the end I would like to say that there have been people who have gone to the High Court, they have won their case, taken a stay, but they have not been accommodated in Lok Sabha. MP from Lakshadweep is an example in case. And the second thing here is that there is confusion in part of the Congress also. We don't know whether Rahul Gandhi will fight or not. Will he treat this as an opportunity to become a martyr? So there is I would say.
Why so, Kartikeya? Why is that, like, even after 48 hours, 72 hours?
I think there are multiple opinions within the Gandhi family whether he should become a martyr or not. There are people who are saying no, it should be questioned in the higher court of law. Why should Rahul Gandhi lose his political constituency? Yeah. So these are things in mind, but then ultimately Rahul has to decide, because if he stays convicted, he is out of action for 8 years. He loses 2 Lok Sabha elections back to back. Yes. And then if you are out of parliament, you are not the Congress president, then who are you? See, Gandhi family after 1989 never, despite Sonia being offered the seat of Prime Minister in 91 and 2004 by the Congress party itself, did not become the Prime Minister. So after 1989, there have been no no person from Gandhi family becoming the Prime Minister. And as of now, the sentiment is so hard against Gandhis that you have a non-Gandhi Congress president. So now Gandhi family's representation is down to 1, which is Sonia.
And that's where Rahul Gandhi is headed with this eviction. That's what you're telling us. He will be moving in with Sonia Gandhi after this eviction, isn't it, Kartikeya?
I think in all probability he'll have to move in, because ultimately Rahul Gandhi is right now the de facto Congress president. He's not like Priyanka. Priyanka is there, but
she's more of a guest appearance.
Yes, absolutely.
He's the protagonist of the scheme of things.
But one will have to wait and see how it affects his security, because he's a Z+ protectee. So, which means that as a Z+ protectee, he will get his protection wherever he is staying. But then, in all probability, for some time, I think he might end up, sharing the same house where he lived.
Right, Kartikeya Sharma, Executive Editor, putting that latest development into perspective, which is the fact that Rahul Gandhi has been is going to be evicted from the 22nd of April. Before that, he has to vacate his bungalow. That's the latest that's coming in. Thank you, Kartikeya, for joining us and putting it into perspective. And with that, it's a wrap here on this particular edition of the discussion. News and analysis continues here on News 9.